It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Volunteers will get us underway with the opening kickoff.
I can't do much commentating.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to
I'm in a
defend
little
the
bit of
short
pain
field
over here
start
from
after that penalty.
just neck pain. So if I move wrong, I'm grimacing and I'm doing all that kind of stuff. So I'm not gonna have that on mic. So I'll unmute here and there. So just heads up.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get...
He's got it inside the 30. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. Hands it off on the counter. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
The Longhorns are threatening on 1st and goal. Quickly complete. Touchdown, Texas! All that baby in and then strolled into the end
I
zone.
don't like that play. Joker got to turn in a whole circle to throw the RPO. I wasn't even looking to throw that. But I didn't like the look of the slant off rip.
And the extra point is good.
The safety was over there. The linebacker backed up. I didn't really like that. But that was open because that side blitzed. So I read it left to right. Worked out.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll start this drive with a pass. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. Guys, let's take a minute here and look big picture for Tennessee. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, you've been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any trophies. That doesn't exist.
You just got to keep doing what you're doing, right? It's been working to get to this point, to get that number beside your name, to get everybody's attention. Now's not the time to freeze up and start getting nervous because you've got the spotlight on you. You've got to keep playing the game the way you've been doing it the first half of the season.
He's going to run it. Got a first down. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
Under fire. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
And the Volunteers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quarterback making checks. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's a hit. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays. But you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the
really gonna hit the cheese.
I love when you back the
And it's
defense
cheesy
off.
as heck,
You wanna get
man.
aggressive, I'll take shots down.
Not the throw,
Make the defense
but
play
the
more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red
pass
zone with a
interference.
chance to get some points.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Fires to the right. Throw toward the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Here comes the Texas offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Just tried to barge their way forward out of the gun and still couldn't find any room to run.
And this offense doesn't have much space to go backwards anymore. I think giving that up, man. You got to be physical. You got to find a way to get this ball out of the area of your own end zone. You don't want to flirt with the safety, and that means being physical and getting your back downhill.
He lets one fly deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
And it didn't take long early in the game. That's the matchup everybody has their eyes on. One of the best receivers in the game, one of the best DBs in the game. They're going to be going toe-to-toe all game long. That time, the defender comes away with an early win in the matchup. But the war is not over. We're going to see many more battles as this game goes on.
Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. Williams will pass. That's reeled in. It's buried. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries. You got to get pressures. And when you can get hits and make him fear the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
That's a really nice-looking catch, and it's shocking when you think about Texas Longhorn football. Not a lot of names jump out at you when you think about great wide receivers here.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Throws for the tight end. The sure hands. It's Washington.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's McCutcheon. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
It'll be a draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Get it out on the screen. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's going to let it go. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He'll try to take it back.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back.
And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Texas! They've extended the lead and taken control.
Didn't line up like I thought it was going to line up.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways.
Because it was
so quick, so explosive.
he kind of sat.
They put small drives together, big drives together. They've really
audible,
had
buddy?
a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Williams looking for a man. And the defense on him, and he
Folks
will
did not get off the line of scrimmage.
Sack on the two-point try. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, they give him to the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Fires left. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll give it to Johnson. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead, and they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him. Get the
blitzing on first. I thought I could catch him, but it didn't work out like I wanted it to.
The defense was there and ready for that one. Will pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
The Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Here comes the heat. Catch in the middle. It's Washington. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Longhorns! Texas fighting them through the air and on the ground, reminiscent of Colt McCoy's big day against A&M in 2009.
Yeah, just doing whatever they want. And this is a good spot to be. Listen, Texas gets a highly recruited kid at quarterback every single year. Can this be the guy that takes them to the next level? Today is a good day.
So here is the Tennessee offense. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Rifles it down the middle. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field, and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Throws to the wideout. He's got it in more than enough for a 1st down. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect.
How in the world does he convert a 4th down
The
against
Vols
cover
come to the
2,
line with a new set of downs.
right in front of the middle read.
They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose
I purposely
yardage on
didn't
that
take the
play,
middle
able
read
to
so I
wedge it
could
back to the
cover.
line of scrimmage.
That back
That's
had
crazy.
absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Out of the backfield, he's open. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. And the Vols racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to adjust the pattern. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. And they
I had to pick
explode on that
one.
one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Couldn't let him be
These
just
two guys,
open. I had to
just
go with
on
one.
the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
So now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. He leaves it with his back. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Now improvising. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Williams looking for a man. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Yeah, this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
A strike downfield. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by their receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So he got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy pass and catch.
And the Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
Under fire. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down. Doesn't convert this time. The Longhorns line up to punt it away.
That's on me.
They'll have to punt for the 1st time this afternoon. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp.
Well, at this juncture of the game, obviously the offense has struggled. No points up on the board. You're at the end of the first half, and you're just trying to make something happen. That time the quarterback thought he had a guy open way down the field, but again, the defense in perfect position, and that thing falls incomplete.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Volunteers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Trying to get behind the defense. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
I mean, this game has to feel like a living nightmare for this quarterback. We're still in the first half, and this guy, with all the interceptions he's thrown, with all the inaccurate balls, nothing is going right. They have no semblance of a passing game because they simply cannot establish a rhythm under center.
And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Williams will pass. Pocket breaking down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human, keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical.
And the sack all the way back at the 5. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds his man. It's James. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Volunteers moving quickly to the line. Lost a fire on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
That's caught. It's James. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Gotta love the physicality on 4th down and short. You know what's coming. They hand the football off to the running back. No secret, but he plays physical, gets behind his pads, and gets the first down.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. A shot toward the end zone. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody. And the throw and catch was good, but you got to do it in the field of play. And he couldn't quite keep that foot in bounds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Splits the uprights. Good.
And that's a nice end to this first half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go into the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Williams looking for a man. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me, too.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Davis. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball is going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
That's caught. It's Matthews. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Throws for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown ball.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, He's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
What about that move to pick up a few extra yards to the 35?
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
The noise reverberating off the checkerboards and Nealon on third down. Williams will pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Berry. Got room at the 35. Oh, he's getting ahead of stick. Touchdown, Texas! And the stomping has commenced.
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march down the field.
I think that was a safety that jumped down to take the halfback, the other halfback. That could have been a pick right there, but he didn't see it coming. He was focused on his player.
North Carolina is down right now, but that kid on the defensive side, I know this is a big statement, but he looks like a young Lawrence Taylor. Do not rule out a comeback. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to Florida.
Wants to go up top on first down.
It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
The throw to the outside is complete. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously, the politically...
Intercepted to stop the threat. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3 quarters of a football game.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Williams looking for a man. Gonna take a shot. Finds a spot down the gun of the knee. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. And the Longhorns are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Berry. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Lets him fly deep downfield. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Hudson. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Third down coming up after that completion. Looking to throw again. Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all
Michael has to catch that one.
Fourth down coming
That's a
up.
dot.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
The official says
Well,
no good.
it is what it
Sure, you don't
is.
want to miss the field goal, but a 22-point lead, still feeling good about the way the game's going.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Got it in stride inside the 20. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
And, man, he had nobody around him. That has got to be embarrassing for this defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
The Vols trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Trying to barge in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Volunteers! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Trying to pound their way in. Worked on the touchdown. Might as well do the same thing on the two-point conversion. He gets all 8 points on that trip. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the move, it's Berry. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Everybody and their brother showing blitz.
Didn't mean to pick a play there.
Guys, it is
That's
Texas
accident.
who holds the lead. And as we switch ends of the
Just
field,
trying
let's
to
take a quick
do the
look at
sub
the
thing.
national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So the final period starts with a second down play. Williams will pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Hudson. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to the back. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And the Longhorns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Moving away from pressure. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affected the football game.
Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. Williams looking for a man. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hale. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
To the air on first down. It's complete to the right. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
This is so interesting right now, watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I wouldn't be surprised if they throw it again.
Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him.
And it wasn't lack of effort by the running back. He was trying. You could tell he fought one guy off, but another guy in his face right away, just trying to do something. The offensive line needs to do a better job keeping some guys off this guy. Come on, man. Take care of your running back.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down.
I had my pick of all 3 on the 2nd level, and I missed on him thinking I could get it over the top, but the back of the end zone was wide open. I missed on both of them.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. There is no doubt. At this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is extended a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. UCF is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to watch. They're trailing by just 4 to Louisiana Tech. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward in a game that could shake up the CUSA race significantly.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the Vols in the hurry up.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
The Volunteers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Pulls it in. It's Jefferson. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive. There he goes. Defense on skates that time. They finally
that was a run. I was hoping my linebacker would be able to feel right there.
So going for it on 4th down is one thing. Quite another to say we're going to run it for a couple.
Yeah, that's impressive because that was a long 2 yards. And I think there are a lot of coaching staffs out there that would have probably tried to throw it or get their quarterback on the perimeter or give them a run-pass option. But not this offense. They believe in their guys up front to get down in a three-point stance and drive off the ball, and it works out.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, they take a shot down the field. It's another incompletion. It's really been that kind of story. This defense has made this guy earn it every single play. Really small windows to throw into. 1 touchdown pass. That's a little bit surprising. You thought maybe they'd have more in this game.
The sure hands, it's James. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
And listen, everything's 4-down territory at this point when you're trailing by this much late in the game. So it's okay you didn't get the first down there, but now the pressure's on to convert this. Otherwise, it's ball game.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
Some good defense stepped up this game. They're ready for the scheme.
Just take a knee.
But more than anything, we got pressure on the quarterback. Really,
and the running game has gone in the wrong direction.
Really high pressure. And we just were locking in on his passing game. But once we got ahead by 3 scores, it was tough for him to get to his normal of running. So he couldn't go to the spread formations and run it.
They proved it, and they proved they were
so
better.
He had to go to the
coming in. We were talking to them that they had a lot of confidence. They said we're not ranked as high as we should be.
He had to go to
and
the
now they just showed the whole
heavy
world.
pass.
This squad is for real.
And so defense was just locking in.
And they made a statement today.
Which they play like that every game.
David, to me, after watching that absolute
down, let's see, 26 or 36, 72%. It's a good day.
If they play like that,
5 touchdowns.
If they put their
He had 2 people throw.
in all 3 phases,
he brought in a backup.
we're going to be talking
I
about
didn't realize
very,
that.
very late in the season.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us.
Oh,
For David Pollack and
the
Jesse
starter
Palmer,
was the
I'm
one
Reese
that threw the
Davis, and
4
this has been
interceptions.
another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Rushing, couldn't really get a lot going for the most part. He had a few that were okay, you know, in terms of like getting the first and stuff, but it really was the passing game that got us. Excellent distribution though. 3 touchdowns for Barry. He killed it. Absolutely killed it. French and Washington had 1 drop by Hudson, which was a clutch 3rd down. He really needed to catch that one. It's a post route. Phil Saimi balled out. 7 tackles. Eesh. Yeah, I wouldn't wish this pain on nobody, man. 2 interceptions. Yeah, 1 tackle for a loss, but only 1 sack. But we got a lot of hits, though. Had 4 interceptions. Phil Saimi got 2 of them. Hicks got 2, and Williams got them 1. So them safeties were balling. Got 7 pass deflections there. Thought we could have had a couple other interceptions, but we had 1 fumble. He picked it up. Lineman did, and was able to. No, running back picked it up. Was able to run around a little bit. So. It just hurts to sit up. Like I got my head is cocked to the side. It's like to the right, and it's not fun dealing with this. All right, got 2 CPU games next. Vandy and Mississippi State. Vandy tends to play us pretty strongly anyway, but you know I'll see them through most of that, and then ending on Georgia. But appreciate y'all joining. Catch you on the flip. GG's.